Hi, I'm Munga Kumar. This is Valerie Nguyen, Ashka Pandya, and Matthew Stefanowitz. We're the Shopportunists, and this is our Sierra Seasonal Surprise. So Sierra Seasonal Surprise is a subscription service that delivers a collection of seasonal themed goods to customers quarterly. So when I was a kid, I was about 12, and my aunt had bought me a subscription to Sports Illustrated. I get it every month, and it was a really good gift because every time I would get it, I would think about her, and it's kind of a gift that keeps on giving. So that's kind of where we got our idea from. So what our product is as I said before, a subscription box service containing seasonal themed goods. So in the fall, you may get a scented candle or socks. In the winter, you may get hat, gloves, a vest, something like that. So what's nice about our idea is that can be sent as a gift easily. So you can either buy a one-time subscription for $45, or a full year for $150. Now handing off to Ashka for the value prop.
Okay, so what we used was a Qualtrics platform to send out a survey to potential customers just to gauge their interest. So one of the questions that we asked was how much our potential customers enjoy the outdoors, and we see that there's a great range of people that really enjoy being outside, but then we follow that up with how much does time affect their ability to really go out and get those experiences. And we see that most are greatly affected by time. They don't have a lot of opportunities to go out there. So what we're trying to sell is an experience in a box, so giving people the means and ability to really go outside and get that experience. So then we asked how likely our customers would be to gift this box to someone they know. So 33% were somewhat likely and 7% were extremely likely. So about 40% were willing to gift this product. And then just looking at the unmet needs that the product fulfills, there are no other companies like them that offer this service. So this would be a really good opportunity for Sierra to get into the market. We're going to give low-cost goods that are good quality, because that's what Sierra and the whole TJX brand is about, and we're going to deliver that. And we're giving customers an opportunity and means to get the outdoor experiences that they're lacking. So then, when we're moving to see the benefits that our product provides to Sierra Trading Post, we really narrowed it down to 3 things. So first, it'll grow their online presence, it'll grow their store's popularity, and it'll be an additional source of revenue, which is about $20,000 over 3 years. So addressing the online presence, when we asked in our Qualtrics survey if the potential customers have ever visited the website or physical store, 79% actually have never visited either, which is quite concerning. So we think that since our subscription box service is really going to be based online through the sign-up service, this will draw great attraction to their online site. Growing Sierra's popularity in general, we see that about 50% of respondents have not even heard of Sierra, which is also concerning. So through our marketing and advertising efforts, we hope to fix this ratio. And then, so then for industry dynamics, we see that the subscription box industry is growing since 2014, and the amount of sales that were made in 2018 was $7.5 billion. So this is a great time to jump into the market for Sierra. And then moving to the target market, we're going to be based in the Newton location of Sierra Trading Post. So we got the population around 15 minutes of that, so it's 89,000. We narrowed that down by the target market of the age range, which is 18 to 37. Then we further narrowed that down by the population that enjoy the outdoors. We got this number from the number of survey respondents that said that they like to be outdoors. Then we narrowed that down further by the people willing to buy. So now Matt's going to talk about competition.
So in terms of our competition, you'll notice that we're competing against some pretty established companies that already have a really loyal and developed customer base. And in doing so, that's going to be a bit of a challenge for us. However, by offering the subscription box service, which none of these other competitors offer, we can gain a leg up over them and offer something that they cannot offer to their customer base. So hopefully we can bring some of their customers to us. In terms of marketing, we're going to take advantage of the growing social media presence, and we're going to advertise on a myriad of platforms from Instagram to Facebook to try and reach the large demographic, and that's priced at about 27 cents per click. You might have noticed if you were to buy something online that's digital, like a concert ticket or even something that gets shipped to your house physically, oftentimes it'll have a coupon or a promotion for a subscription service like HelloFresh. So that's a pretty common marketing tactic for subscription services, so we hope to take advantage of that as well. And we're also going to buy an email list for a specific market, the specific market being those who are interested in the outdoors, and that's priced at about $500 per 1,000 emails. Now I'm going to hand it over to Valerie for the financials.
So this is the total summary of our financials over the 3 years, and the detailed breakdown of revenues, expenses, and capital requirements are going to be shown in the next slide. So overall, in the first year, we're gonna lose some money, up around $64,000. But in the second year, we're going to break even and also make money, which is about $31,000. And in the third year, we're going to make a lot of money, which is around $93,000. So for the revenues, we have the average price for the yearly subscriptions of $150, and we're going to sell around 600 units of subscription, and also the gift boxes, which is around 200 boxes, is going to sell at $45, and we're going to have the revenue of around $140,000 in the first year, and we're growing in the next 2 years too. So for the startup expenses, we're going to have the office rent, which is 103 square feet. We're going to have to buy the boxes and also the goods from the wholesaler. We're going to spend a lot of money on advertising and also the kiosk in Sierra Trading Post location, and we're going to have 2 computers to processing the orders. So for the operating expenses over the 3 years, we're going to have the salaries for 4 of us, and the advertising is going to increase over the years because we want to increase our presence, and also the rent of the office space. So for the capital requirements, we're going to have 50% of them we borrow money from the bank, and the rest of them is going to be equally distributed from families and friends to the team members. And also because after the first year we lose money, so we have to need additional incremental fundings, and in the third year we're not gonna need more money, and we start to pay back for first the bank, and the second is family and friends, and also the team members. So I'm going to hand over to Matt to supply chain and operations.
So we're going to be buying our products directly from the curated wholesaler, which is located in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And as such, 2 of our employees right now are going to travel to Wyoming to be in charge of packing and shipping, while the others operate out of Boston. We're going to develop partnerships with the various facets of Sierra Trading Post, including the vendors that are buying these goods for the curated wholesale price, and then thereby selling them to us for the same discounted price, so nothing gets lost in the process. And we're going to be operating as a limited liability corporation to minimize both our liability as well as taxation. Now I'm going to hand it over to Valerie for human resource issues.
So for our business culture, it is going to be the clan culture, which is the family-like environment, and each member will have the clear communication, and we will welcome ideas and feedbacks from each member. So for the staffing plan, Mangi is going to be the manager, which he will in charge of making final decision of the business. Matthew is going to be the CMO, which he's responsible for facilitating growth, sales, and marketing plan. And I'm going to be the CFO, which is in charge of coordinating financial activities and keep track of the cash flows. And Ashka is going to be the COO, which she will in charge of the human resource issues and also dealing with the suppliers. And we're going to need 1 or more employees from the 3rd year because due to the increase in demand in grabbing, labeling the orders. And now I'm going to hand it to Manga to grab up the presentation.
So to summarize our business proposition, the subscription box market is one that's continually growing. So we're obviously in a thriving market, and hopefully our company could be successful in that market. Competitors, as we showed you before, don't offer anything like this. There's no other seasonal subscription boxes. And hopefully our subscription box can up the popularity and name of Sierra Trading Post through online and physical stores. Thank you.